Hello, I'm Brian Woods. As superintendent, I want to personally welcome you to the 2022 Northside Independent School District graduation ceremonies. This year, more than 7,300 students graduate from our high schools. It is a momentous occasion for them, but also for their families, friends, teachers, and administrators. The graduates did not reach this day alone. As each senior crosses the stage and receives his or her diploma, I know you'll watch with great pride. Through the years, they have relied on the encouragement, love, and support from everyone in their lives. I'm so proud of all of our graduates. On behalf of the Northside ISD family, we wish them good luck as they begin the next chapter of their lives. We also congratulate them on their achievements. I hope you all enjoy this special day.
Dear fellow seniors, family, friends, teachers, and administration, welcome to the graduation ceremony of John Marshall High School's class of 2022. My name is Angeline Rivera, and I am your salutatorian. Please stand and join us for the presentation of colors while giving me a moment to join the choir as we begin our ceremony honoring our country with the singing of our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, and please be seated. Hello, seniors, family, friends, teachers, and NISD staff. Welcome to the John Marshall Class of 2022 graduation. This past year has been special to so many of us. We got to once again experience football games, homecoming, club meetings, asking extremely detailed questions that were too complicated to email, hearing "woo" on the intercom second period, and many other things we would have never thought could be taken away from us so quickly. With this being said, I'm extremely grateful to experience this moment in your presence. For many of us, high school is going to be a memory of stress mixed with uncertainty and the adrenaline of trying new things. We pressured ourselves to get the best grades possible and figure out who we are and exactly who we want to be once we graduate. Aside from this, I would hope that our good memories and accomplishments outweigh the bad experiences. These ranks and numbers are pretty materialistic when it comes down to who we are as people. For one, I do not fill the typical stereotype of a salutatorian. I didn't have perfect SAT and AP scores or have every subject come easy to me. I mean, when I first found out my class rank, I didn't even know how to say the word salutatorian. I tell my friends, I think I'm the Valedictorian for my class right now. Unfortunately, my rank made me feel like I had to be someone that everyone expected me to be. A very highly intelligent individual that knew the answer to everything and filled my free time with studying. If I were not, it was as if I disappointed everyone around me. I tried my hardest to remember that I was allowed to make mistakes, take some time to myself, and have my own imperfections. It is important for us all that we do not let these numbers or titles define us or what we are capable of. One failure does not determine the outcome of your next opportunity. It is your personal growth and self-satisfaction that measures your success. The other day, as I watched 10 Things I Hate About You for the 100th time, I noticed that Heath Ledger's character said, "Don't let anyone make you feel like you don't deserve what you want." So whether you are staying close to home or traveling far away, joining the military or committing your time to studies, it should be because you decided to. While I'm thankful for the opportunity to be standing here tonight, and honored to be your salutatorian, I hope that our success will never be defined by others. As you reflect on the past 12 years, may you be satisfied with the work you've put in to be here today. With your next steps completely up to you, look forward to pursuing your dreams and achieving what we aspire to. So, as we begin our next journeys, take those risks, create your own path, and don't listen to anyone that tells you who you should be. Thank you.
Hello, guests and graduates. My name is Emma Maltos. I would like to introduce our special guest and our valedictorian. I would like to begin with our special guests, Dr. Brian Woods, Superintendent, Dr. Janice Jordan, Deputy Superintendent for Curriculum and Instruction, School Board members Karen Freeman, President, Gerald B. Lopez, Vice President, Joseph H. Medina, Secretary, Robert Blunt, Trustee, Melissa M. Chumbley, Trustee, Dr. Carol Harrell, Trustee, Corrine Saldana, Trustee. I would also like to introduce our valedictorian, Michael Robinson Chi Young Yoon. Michael has exhibited a true commitment to his passions within the Marshall community. In addition to being our class of 2022 valedictorian, Michael is a member of the varsity orchestra and was also a part of the regional orchestra. Along with that, Michael has been a tennis team member for 4 years, with 3 of those years being varsity. Please join me in a round of applause for our 2022 valedictorian, Michael Yoon.
I am sure you all have been congratulated a million times by now, but I'll throw mine in as well. Congratulations, class of 2022, and thank you to the teachers, staff, and especially to our parents. Without your support, we would not have been able to make it to this point. I've had many goals these past 4 years, whether it be getting good grades, making new friends, becoming the Mr. Marshall. But finishing high school has always been my top priority. And why wouldn't it be? I wasn't an adult, I didn't have independence, I couldn't even drive. Back then, the obstacle that stood in the way of my real life was high school. It was a box that had to be ticked, and I was going to tick it. Now, having finished high school, I can't help but wonder if that was the wrong perspective. When I think of finishing things, only for the sake of finishing things, it reminds me of completion grades. We have all had those assignments when the teacher announces that you will automatically get 100 if you only turn it in. We all breathe a sigh of relief. The stress of being graded, of being judged, melts away. There is a comfort in completion grades, but there is also a hidden implication. If all you have to do is finish the assignment, does the quality of your work really matter? Now, don't get me wrong, I love completion grades, but sometimes I think we need reminding that life is not one of them. There is no prize for getting to the end in life. There is no reward for just finishing. And your list of things to do will always be greater than your capability to complete it. What my foolish younger self failed to realize is that after finishing high school, something bigger will take its place. Whether it be college or the beginning of a new career, the finish line will always move further down the road. But that's okay. Life is not meant to be simply finished. It is meant to be lived. When you think of life in high school, do you really think about the things that you finished because you had to, like the FAFSA? No, we focus on experiences like prom, where the goal was not to finish, but to build memories. We focus on interests that we will carry on in the future. I initially joined the Marshall Orchestra as a violinist to get my fine arts credit, but it has now become one of my passions. Am I finished with the violin? No. Are you finished with football, volleyball, or tennis? Are you finished with acting, dancing, or art? With learning? Are you finished meeting new people and building new relationships? Although it may feel like we are finally just getting started with life, I assure you that we have already been living it. And what a life it has been these past 4 years. As we all continue our separate journeys, remember to value each moment of your life like it matters, because in the end, those moments are your life. Thank you.
Thank you, Michael. Our superintendent and board of trustees continue to challenge our schools to provide educational excellence. Today, 2 students represent the end result of this challenge. These 2 students define excellence. To honor the valedictorian and salutatorian, the school board would like to present each with a medallion. Our salutatorian's overall grade point average is 101.38. She will be attending the University of Texas at Austin, where she will major in Women's and Gender Studies pre-med track. Here to present the medallion is school board member Melissa Chumbley. May I present to you the Salutatorian of the class of 2022, Angelin Rivera. I would like to also take a moment to recognize Angelin's parents, Alexander and Catherine Rivera. Congratulations. We are so proud of your daughter, Angelin, and all of her accomplishments. Our valedictorian has an overall grade point average of 103.08. He will be attending Texas A&M University in College Station, where he will be majoring in aerospace engineering. Here to present the medallion is school board member Dr. Carol Harrell. May I present to you the valedictorian of the class of 2022, Michael Yoon. I would also like to recognize Michael's parents, Stephen and Thora Yoon. Congratulations, we are so proud of Michael and his accomplishments. Class of 2022, congratulations to the students, parents, families, and staff, along with the Marshall community. The Ram family is a recurring theme in our community. When I try to explain it to people outside of our community, it's difficult to explain, but it truly is a family. Perhaps it is the varying definitions of families that increases the challenges of this explanation. The Ram family is accepting of all differences. We band together when we have a crisis, and we celebrate successes. These attributes make this our community. More importantly, it makes us a family. Through all the challenges, and there have been a good number over the last 4 years, you've made it. You've made it with your own perseverance, support from your families, and guidance and opportunity from the Marshall families. Here are a few lessons I hope that you take with you from the Marshall experience. 1, I hope you live a kinder, smarter, and more innovative life. You are Rams. You understand what it takes to persevere. 2nd, I hope you use your grit, tenacity, and heart. Your ability to overcome will be a great asset in your future. Now look to the future, be excited, be brave, and be bold. This is your journey, so make it the best that you can be. We wish you the best, and I'd like to wish you congratulations to the class of 2022. And with that said, Dr. Woods, it is with a great deal of pride that I certify to you that these seniors have met all the standards set forth by the Texas Education Agency and Northside Independent School District. Will you please accept this class of 2022 from John Marshall High School?
Thank you, Dr. Cleveland. Good evening, and welcome to this exciting event that honors these soon-to-be graduates. To the members of our audience, we thank you for the contributions you have made to the success of the graduates who stand before us tonight. Education can't happen without a partnership between the student, the family, and the school. Graduates, I know that seated in this building tonight are parents, grandparents, friends, and teachers who supported you and made a tremendous difference in your education. Graduates, we hope that your experience in Northside Schools has been positive and that we've treated you with caring and professionalism. Everybody in this building and watching from home knows some of the challenges you've overcome to be here today. Whether you've been with us since kindergarten or only for the last few months, we wish you the very best as you continue on your life's journey. You deserve to celebrate this accomplishment, and indeed, thousands of people are here tonight to celebrate with you. Just don't celebrate too long. Always keep your next set of goals in sight. We all hope that the accomplishments that we recognize you for tonight are part of a long list that is just beginning to be built. With that, Dr. Cleveland, it is with great pleasure that I accept this group as graduates of the class of 2022. And by the power vested in me by the State Board of Education and on behalf of the Board of Trustees of the Northside Independent School District, I grant to you all the rights and privileges of a high school diploma. Will the graduates please come forward for the presentation of diplomas and awards?
Receiving the President's Achievement Scholarship from Texas A&M University, Michael Robinson Chi Young Yoon. Receiving the Texas Excellence Scholarship from the University of Texas at Austin, Angeline Kaylee Rivera. Receiving the Purdue's Trustees Scholarship from Purdue University, Angelica Sofia Gonzalez. Receiving the Distinguished Presidential Scholarship from the University of Texas at San Antonio, Gabriela Abigail Mendoza. Attending the University of Texas at San Antonio, Emma Grace Williams. Receiving the Texas Excellence Scholarship from the University of Texas at Austin, Margaret Ellenwood Castor. Attending Brigham Young University, Idaho, Brooklyn Mackenzie Stecker. Receiving the Joyce L. Money Chancellor's Award for Academic Excellence from Abilene Christian University, Alicia Ann Schneider. Receiving the Antares Sapkota Memorial Scholarship from the Antares Sapkota Legacy Foundation, Benjamin Robert Clark. Receiving the Academic Excellence Scholarship from Austin College, Sarah Rose Abbott. Michael David Abrego. Sebastian Anthony Acevas. Emily Jane Acosta. Receiving the Dean's Scholarship from the University of the Incarnate Word, Isaira Vanessa Acosta Paradis. Lexis Crystal Aguero. Daniel Aguilar Ortiz. Caitlin Alana Aguillen. Diego Aguirre. Jared Chandler Aguirre. Hyra Akbar. Memoon Hassan Hadi Al-Kufashi. Osman Ramadan Mazial Al-Rabia. Patrick J. Aleman. Leora Sarai Allen. Receiving the National Junior College Athletic Association's Cheerleading Scholarship from Navarro College, Kayla Ray Almaraz. Zainab Sayed Kadem Al-Musawi. Hedar Ali Fuad Al-Safar. Destiny Rose Alston. Brennan Addison Alvarado. Christopher Michael Alvarado. Receiving the National Recognition Scholarship from Texas A&M University, George Dallas Anaya. Miklo Javier Anaya. Vidiana Andrade de la Rosa. Nathaniel Brendan Andrews. Albert Aragon III. AJ Xavier Arnold. Keon Rashad Arnold. Jasmine Elizabeth Arriaga. Chelsea Paulina Ariola. Abigail Evelyn Artavia. Josue Daniel Ayala Cruz. Win I. Receiving the Center for Refugee Services Scholarship, Shamima Ayubi. Receiving the Center for Refugee Services Scholarship, Anisa Bagam Binti Azizul Haq. Receiving the Center for Refugee Services Scholarship, Sara Bagam Binti Azizul Haq. Dante Matthew James Baguio. Edwin Andres Barcenas. Sitare Barigi. Adrian Javier Barrera Jr. Nicholas Antonio Barrera Jr. Receiving the Gateway Academic Scholarship from St. Mary's University, Rebecca Raquel Barrera. Jesus David Barreto Lopez. Ruth Elizabeth Barriaga. Jaden Tyler Barson. Ezekiel Agustin Bautista. Giancarlo Foster Bautista. Receiving the Distinguished Presidential Scholarship from the University of Texas at San Antonio, Irina Andrea Bazan. Receiving the Gateway Academic Scholarship from St. Mary's University, Isaac Michael Beal. Andy Lisac Bayo. Alberto Julian Benavides Jr. Receiving the Distinguished Presidential Scholarship from the University of Texas at San Antonio, Emma Olivia Benavides. Antonian Rene Benitez. Receiving the Gateway Academic Scholarship from St. Mary's University, Maxet Serdovovich Berdayev. Elkin Luis Barones. Kathlina Elizabeth Bettis. Receiving the Presidential Scholarship from the University of the Incarnate Word, Anika Zahan Buyan. Brandon Richard Ethan Blea. Receiving the TWU Pioneer Scholarship from Texas Women's University, Grace Lynn Booker. Paul Gregory Borrego. Brian William Braden. Receiving the Cody Scholar Award from Southwestern University, Haley Adele Briscoe. Catherine Lane Brobst. Haley Alexis Brobst. Benjamin Cody Brock. Monica Ray Bueno. Michaela Magdalena Busby. Gabriela Marie Bustos. Travion Malik Butler. Receiving the Distinguished Presidential Scholarship from the University of Texas at San Antonio, Jaden Matthew Caceres. Maximus Michael Campos. Ariana Nevea Canales. Andrew James Cantu. Jenny Marie Cardenas. Marco Antonio Carlock. Eric Rolando Carranza, Jr. Anastasia Lena Carrion. Miles Edward Carter. J. Nicholas Casillas. Dominic Samuel Castanoli. Ashlyn Marie Castanuela. Patrick Lee Castillo. Receiving the Dean's Scholarship from the University of the Incarnate Word, Evan Alexander Cavazos. Jaziel Isaac Calleros. Zoe Marie Cervantes. Angelica Chagola. Angelina Chagola. Receiving the Distinguished Presidential Scholarship from the University of Texas at San Antonio, Erin Ashley Chavez. Cadence Lynn Chandler. Jaden Christopher Chapman. Asia McKay Charles. Kinsley Aaron Charles. Mia Maxine Cintron. Avery Rain Cisneros. Jocelyn Nicole Cisneros. Brian J. Clark. Receiving the Trails In Boy Scout Scholarship from Boy Scouts of America Eagle Scout, John Owen Cohen. D'Angelo Ruben Coker. Receiving the Distinguished Presidential Scholarship from the University of Texas at San Antonio, Frank Garrison Colwell. Receiving the Specialist Dane R. Balcone Junior Reserve Officers Training Corps Memorial Scholarship from the Specialist Dane R. Balcone Memorial Fund, Aaron Brandon Combs. Addison Lee Comley. Jacob Thomas Conder. Madison Conley. Caitlin Rose Contreras. Zabri Caitlin Cortez. Christopher Jacob Cortinas. Franco Corvera Valenzuela. Evelyn Rosalind Costa Camelo. Michael John Coultris, Jr. Michaela Janae Coultris. Xavier Anthony Covarrubias. Brianna Nicole Cox. Brooklyn Eonce Cray. Zachary Donovan Crockett. Jesus Michael Cruz. Michael Edwin Cullen, Jr. Anthony Dalton. Alyssa Michelle Davis. Callan Arik Davis. Jaden Dean Davis. Receiving the Dean's Scholarship from the University of the Incarnate Word, Guillermo Andres de Hoyas. Genesis Leilene de la Cruz. Carlos Alberto de la Garza. Raymond Garcia de la Rosa.
Jason Michael de Leon Guerrero. Receiving the Provost Scholarship from the University of the Incarnate Word, Jasmine de Santiago Nava. Jewel Ortega de Vera. Destiny Denise DeQueer Thomas. Receiving the Distinguished Presidential Scholarship from the University of Texas at San Antonio, Quinton Riley del Bosque Revilla. Karina Maria de la Cruz. Javier Enrique de la Fuente. Kiera Elise Cababaro Diaz. Paloma Johaneta Diaz. Remy Nicole Diaz. Andrea Zale Dillard. Receiving the Gateway Academic Scholarship from St. Mary's University, Aiden James Laughlin. Momin A. Demore. Mia Eve Drahobel. Efren Duarte Dominguez. Zachary Randall Duffer. Seth Dumas. Roberto Cesar Duran Jr. Elkin Ulysses Echeverria Acevedo. Zinkley Millicent Edge. John Ray Enriquez. Nayeli Rose Escobar Oyervives. Anthony Paul Esparza. Oliver Axel Esparza. Jade A. Espinoza. Angelina Eve Espinoza Jimenez. Jesse James Evans. Marissa Garman Fagan. Austin Ryan Eugene Fisher. Amon Flatus Lepetegi. William Gavin Flynn. Desiree Nicole Flores. Receiving the Provost Scholarship from the University of the Incarnate Word, Nadia Flores. Nicholas Patrick Flores. Elizabeth Ruth Ann Foxworth. Christian Ray Fuentes. Receiving the Distinguished Scholarship from the University of the Incarnate Word, Sydney Sine Nicole Gaines. Lauren Diane Gaetan. Receiving the 2022 Josie Award from the Las Casas Foundation, Haley Nicole Galindo. Adrian Anthony A. Garcia. Receiving the Distinguished Presidential Scholarship from the University of Texas at San Antonio, Autumn Salomon Garcia. Caroline E. Garcia. Receiving the Distinguished Scholarship from the University of the Incarnate Word, Madeline Grace Garcia. Malachi Bryce Garcia. Nathaniel Israel Garcia. Noah Anthony Garcia. Peter Ryan Garcia. Sydney Venecia Garcia. Victor Xavier Garcia. Angel Gabriel Garcia Molina. Aiden Patrick Garrett. Bryce W. Garrett. Jarek Noel Valadez Garza. Receiving the Royal Merit Scholarship from Bethel University, John D. Garza. Miguel Garza IV. Ryan Alicia Garza. Cyan Amaya Garza. Angelina Marie Guerin. Alexis Alice Gary. Judah David Giselli. Receiving the Distinguished Scholarship from the University of the Incarnate Word, Sarbjot Kaur Gotra. Jordan Andrew Gomer. Isaiah Joseph Gomez. Receiving the President's Achievement Scholarship from Texas A&M University, Justin J. Gomez. Receiving the Distinguished Presidential Scholarship from the University of Texas at San Antonio, Serena Renee Gomez. Antonio Edward Gonzalez. Brennan Salonga Gonzalez. Receiving the Honor Scholarship from the University of Mary Hardin Baylor, Alejandra Gonzalez. Brian Gonzalez. Donovan C. Gonzalez. Gianni Angelo Gonzalez. Kevin Alejandro Gonzalez. Receiving an NAIA Athletic Scholarship for basketball at Our Lady of the Lake University, Luke Thomas Gonzalez. Raquel Vara Gonzalez. Vincent Paul Gonzalez. Receiving the Gateway Academic Scholarship from St. Mary's University, Aaron Deshaun Goodman. Ashton Bailey Gorman. Oscar Goizueta. Javon Andre Greathouse. Receiving the Presidential Scholarship from the University of the Incarnate Word, Jillian Laura Green. Michael Ray Anthony Griffin. Gabriela Mia Guajardo. Aaron Guerrero. Celeste Tenali Guerrero. Adam Michael Guzman. Gabrielle Guzman. Marcus Lee Hare Jr. Receiving the Gateway Academic Scholarship from St. Mary's University, Alani J. Hairston. Frazier Ian Hajek. Baraya Kyren Harden Johnson. John Paul Harrelson. Estrella Ayana Hart. Riley Bruce Haas. Kinsey Elizabeth Haynes. Anique Isabel Hernandez. Elizabeth Nicole Hernandez. Enlisted in the United States Marine Corps, Jose Luis Hernandez Jr. Receiving the A.B. Barrett Award from Abilene Christian University, Madison Marie Hickman. Receiving an NCAA Division I athletic scholarship for track and field to Houston Baptist University, Brianna Gabrielle Hines. Ian Tyler Howard. Receiving the William Parker Scholarship from the University of Kentucky, Brianna Beverly Ann Humphrey. Somo Hussein. Braden Thomas Eames. Julian Renee Ibarra. Receiving the Dean Scholarship from the University of the Incarnate Word, Ajla Isaac. Jack Lincoln Jarbo. Receiving the NROTC Broadened Opportunity for Officer Selection and Training Program from the U.S. Naval Academy Preparatory School, Saul Adrian Hiron Jr. Presenting his granddaughter with her diploma, former NISD trustee and current state representative Ray Lopez. Enlisted in the United States Army Reserves, Haley Giselle Johnson. Receiving the Provost Scholarship from the University of Northern Colorado, Jermichael Armel Johnson. Kobe Lamont Johnson. Presenting his grandson with his diploma is former Northside trustee and current state representative Ray Lopez Luke Gaines Johnson. Joel Michael Kars. Receiving the Center for Refugee Services Scholarship, Nishimiya Kalissa. Receiving the Antarish Subkota Memorial Scholarship from the Antarish Subkota Legacy Foundation, Jackson Allen Kaliski. Joshua H. Cam. Mercy Kashashulo. Victor Katashi. John F. Kennedy. Charles Patrick King III. Receiving the Distinguished Presidential Scholarship from the University of Texas at San Antonio, Brandon Mitchell Keck. Receiving the Islander Scholarship from Texas A&M University Corpus Christi, Chase Patrick Kerber. Annalise Michelle Lagutichik. Sebastian Alexander Legachik. Natalie Sierra Lamb. Ezra James Lane. Caden David LeBlanc. Alexander C. Lee. Marissa Jaden Lehazar. Luke Letona. Kimberly Jade Letran. Jasmine Diana Lewis. Brian D. Liao.
John Kenneth Barza Lim. Receiving the Provost Scholarship from the University of the Incarnate Word, Madison Alexandra Lim. Christian Alexander Linares. Elijah Marcelo Little. Lila Celeste Yanez. Absidy Nicole Longoria. Anthony Isaiah Lopez. Gabriel Angel Lopez. Magali Lozano. Receiving the LULAC Parent Child Scholarship from the San Antonio College Department of Services for Women and Non-Traditional Students, Christopher John Lujan Jr. Evan M. Lyons. Receiving the NAIA Athletic Scholarship for Volleyball from Texas A&M University, Texarkana, Kansas, Marissa Elizabeth Macias. Nancy Danielle Madrigal. Jonah Isaiah Maldonado. Miranda Nicole Maldonado. Daniel Joseph Maltos. Receiving the Distinguished Presidential Scholarship from the University of Texas at San Antonio, Rafael Tino Manaquil. Alejandro Martinez. Angel Miguel Martinez. Elijah Malachi Martinez. Raul Martinez. Reese Martinez. Robert Mikel Martinez. Serenity Leanne Martinez. Edgar David Martinez Lopez. Yahaira Martinez Gonzalez. Receiving the Distinguished Presidential Scholarship from the University of Texas at San Antonio, Kamaya Janae Matthews Weaver. Vanessa Nicole Matthews. Daniel Patrick McCann. Dylan Santana McLauden. Receiving the Gateway Academic Scholarship from St. Mary's University, Jack Tilden McCord. Aiden Sage McDonald. Dominic James McDonald. Christopher Angel Mendez. Receiving the Linfield Recognition Award from Linfield University, Janessa Rose Mendoza. Mallory Alicia Mendoza. Melinda Anissa Mendoza. Natalie Rayanne Mendoza. Sophia Mendoza. Receiving the SBC Dane R. Balkin Junior Reserve Officers Training Corps Memorial Scholarship from the SBC Dane R. Balkin Scholarship Fund, Lilia Jennifer Merida. Nicholas Alexander Merritt. Malachi Jeremiah Milazzo. Jude Matthew Miranda. Roa Murtada Mohammed. Receiving the Center for Refugee Services Scholarship, Mohammed Shah Hill bin Mohammed Shakir. Isabella Hardin Mojica. Damian Ray Moncada. Aaron Sky Monzi. Stephanie Lourdes Montes. Gustavo Javier Mora. Luke Anthony Morales. Marina Englantina Morales. Jaslyn Jacayo Moreno. Receiving the Anarkish Subcoda Memorial Scholarship from the Anarkish Subcoda Legacy Foundation, Maya Eliza Moreno. Samantha Enid Morlet. Lily Faye Ruth Morris. Samara Mota. Irene Renee Munoz. Michael Anakin Musquez. Caitlin Gail Naldoza. Ian Isaiah Nance. Yara Yahya Yusuf Nashet. Igle Angel Negrete. Chloe Mishi Nichols. Receiving the Distinguished Presidential Scholarship from the University of Texas at San Antonio, Zachary Michael Niclau. Daniel Craig Noble. Receiving the Center for Refugee Services Scholarship, Joyezwe Nekonziza. Sage Newford. Receiving the Geraldine R. McCobb Scholarship from Our Lady of the Lake University, Celia Grace Nugent. Samira May Olivares. Maya Luna Olivo. Receiving the Distinguished Presidential Scholarship from the University of Texas at San Antonio, Angela Tessa Uman. Receiving the Presidential Excellence Scholarship from Our Lady of the Lake University, Christopher Alexander Oquendo, Jr. Receiving the Distinguished Presidential Scholarship from the University of Texas at San Antonio, Brooklyn Erica Orishak. Giancarlo Ornelas. Jeffrey Oviedo, Jr. Taylor Anthony Oviedo. Lisha Marie Owens. Receiving the Distinguished Presidential Scholarship from the University of Texas at San Antonio, Angela Pacheco. Darren A. Pack, Jr. Ashley Mariana Padilla. Dimitri Atticus Padilla. Alexander Rush Palacios. Andrew Jacob Palacios. Morgan Renee Palmer. Receiving the Distinguished Presidential Scholarship from the University of Texas at San Antonio, Mariah Ray Palomo. Sarah Isabel Pinnell. Jacob E. Papanopoulos. Josephine Elizabeth Patterson. Ariel D. Payne. Lana Emery Pena. Margarita Argentina Jesusita Pena. Crystal Ashley Perales. Kire Peraza. Alberto Jose Pereira Rojas. Isabel Santina Perez. Isabel Lynn Perez. Jacqueline Rose Perez. Receiving the Dean Scholarship from the University of Mary Hardin Baylor, Luis Perez III. Enlisting in the United States Navy, Naomi Jean Perez. Samantha Michelle Perez. Valeria Isabel Perez. Beyonce Perez. Receiving the Gateway Academic Scholarship from St. Mary's University, Emily Elaine Pesina. Receiving the NROTC Naval Scholarship from Naval Reserve Officers Training Corps, Dylan Roque Poe. Receiving the Danforth Scholarship from Florida Southern College, Anna Marie Pollock. Valerie Nadine Posada. Journey Lane Price. John Austin Prophet. Receiving the Dean Scholarship from the University of the Incarnate Word, Paola Pulido. Kale Lucas Quevedo. Cassandra Amber Quintana. Mario Nicolas Quintanilla. Christian Rabago. Solomon Rahim. And Alyssa Dolores Ramirez. Receiving the Provost Scholarship from the University of the Incarnate Word, Miranda Alicia Ramirez. Receiving the Jimmy Davenport Memorial Scholarship from Northside Education Foundation, Katia Alexa Ramon. Kayla L. Ramon. Enlisted in the United States Marine Corps, Aldo Ramos Jr. Isaiah Matthew Ramos. Darla Ann Rangel. Ashley Marie Ria. Shay Johan Reichwein. Kendra Celeste Resendez. Chloe Rayanne Reyes. Jessica Lisbeth Reyna. Receiving the Provost Scholarship from the University of the Incarnate Word, Nancy S. Reyna Zapata. Robert Ridgway. Receiving the Distinguished Scholarship from the University of the Incarnate Word, Alexia Marisa Rios.
Jose Angel Rivera Jr. Trista Renee Rivera. Jalissa Janae Robinson. Natalie Sabal Rocha. Angelo Rodriguez. Eric Michael Rodriguez. Iris Flora Rodriguez. Jesus Daniel Rodriguez. Jonathan Rodriguez. Lorenzo Antonio Rodriguez. Receiving the Dean's Merit Scholarship from Our Lady of the Lake University, Monica Elizabeth Rodriguez. Ryan Rodriguez. Christopher the First Rodriguez Gallardo. Alyssa Nicole Rogers. Christian Rojas. Eliseo Rubocalva Rivas. Priscilla Marie Ruiz. Abigail Grace Ruiz de Castilla. Abel Joshua Sainz. Fredina Sagazi. Yehoshua Salas. Jacob Anthony Salazar. Natalie Mireles Salazar. Rolando Javier Saldivar. Leah Avery Salgado. Saray Salgado. Alexis Eve Salinas. Jalen Ronald Salter. Enlisted in the United States Navy, Gustavo Cain Samaniego. Adelina Marie Sanchez. Diego Arturo Sanchez. Receiving the Presidential Academic Scholarship from Johnson & Wales University, Paula Dolores Sanchez. Trinity Lee Sanchez. Vivian Rose Sanchez. Aaliyah Sanders. Kaylin Desiree Sandoval. Isabella Victoria Sandoval. Sophia Isabel Sanford. William Bradford Sangali. Raymond Daniel Santos. Receiving the Gateway Academic Scholarship from St. Mary's University, Oluwumbunmi Victoria Sanusi. Sebastian Ryan Salceda. Brianna Victoria Salcedo. Riley Elizabeth Scriver. Kennedy Riley Schultz. Alexis M. Segovia. Darius Jean Selby. Lorenzo Selvera. Harun Hamad Shams. Solman Shams. Monica Guadalupe Shepard Larios. Adonis Sierra. Nicholas Anthony Sierra. Janae Chantel Silva. Zachary Guadalupe Silva. Chelsea Taylor Sladen. Jeanette Sade Sluis. Alexis Marie Smeltzer. Javier Smith. Mikai Jamon Smith. Raylan Solis. Richard Orion Soriano. Victoria Felicitas Sosa. Olivia G. Soto. Nyala Speedwell. Gideon Michael St. John. Marissa May Stye. Receiving the Jack C. Jordan Scholarship from Northside Council of PTAs, Carrie Jean Stanley. Receiving the Gateway Academic Scholarship from St. Mary's University, Charlize Kimberly Molina Suarez. Natalia Nicole Sutton. Myra Ahmed Saeed. Matthew Jonathan Talamantes. Amanda Tamez. Serenity Jean Taylor. Receiving the Distinguished Presidential Scholarship from the University of Texas at San Antonio, Michael Carter Tejeda. Receiving the Distinguished Presidential Scholarship from the University of Texas at San Antonio, Madeline Isabella Rabago Templer. Akela Adelise Thomas. Kimarion Nelson Todd. Ian Victor Tolleson. Adrian Roy Torres. Angelina Rose Torres. Gabriel Torres. Madison Renee Torres. Andrew Tovar. Ariel Mercedes Tovar. Alexis Nicole Trejo. Joseph Daniel Trevino. Megan Chloe Trevino. Receiving the Joe Sosarek Memorial Scholarship from St. Bridget Bishop Thomas J. Flanagan Knights of Columbus Council 11596, Victoria Linda Trevino. Yutaka Joshua Suneki. Emmanuel Turner. Marissa Lauren Urias. Isabel Andrea Uribe. Cassidy Michaela Uritia Lowe. Eolani Nicole Valadez. Jaden Renee Valero. Kyra Lee Van Dyke. Matthew Calvin Vargas Jr. Desiree Marie Vasquez. Joaquin Ruben Vasquez. Angela Nicole Vasquez. Jocelyn Marie Vega. Renee Elizabeth Vela. Valentina Velasco Munguia. Alexander Jesus Velasquez Hernandez. Santiago Jose Velasquez Briceño. Receiving the Dean Scholarship from Hofstra University, Julissa Mary Hortensia Marie Viraduri Estrada. David Villa. Joseph David Villafranca. Machiavelli Villalobos. Receiving the Honor Scholarship from Mary Hardin Baylor University, Jonathan Matthew Villanueva. Lily Emery Villarreal. Jacob Michael Warland. Maxwell Charles Whitaker. Alex G. Whitchurch. Receiving the Antakarish Sapkota Memorial Scholarship from the Antakarish Sapkota Legacy Foundation, Drew Wayland Williams. Corvin Alexander Williams. Receiving the Dean Scholarship from the University of the Incarnate Word, Lauren Blythe Williams. Alexandria Wilson. Caleb Aaron Wirtz. Mary Jane Ibarra. Solomon Joseph Ibarra. Receiving the Gateway Academic Scholarship from St. Mary's University, Nala Marie Young. Stephanie Nicole Uriegas. Mandana Zaruni. Marcus Joshua Zepeda. Haley Madison Zimmerly. Receiving the Distinguished Presidential Scholarship from the University of Texas at San Antonio and the class of 2022 President Emma Amanda Maltos.
Good evening to our family, friends, and faculty. My name is Emma Maltos, and I am John Marshall High School's Class of 2022 President and Student Council President. Firstly, I want to thank everyone for having gathered here today in celebration of our graduation. As much as we might all be tired of hearing and talking about COVID, I have to acknowledge how blessed I feel to be standing here on this stage with all of you here today. I also want to thank all the seniors for giving me the opportunity to hold the position of Senior Class President. It has been an honor. As we close this chapter, I can look back and say that senior year was truly a year that I will never forget. And I hope the same can be said for all of you. It was filled with opportunity, change, some challenges, hope, happiness, but most importantly, togetherness. This year, we were together like never before. We enjoyed all the small moments and the big ones too. Now, we are standing here together today for the final time. Tomorrow, we go off in our separate ways to begin our futures. I could not have asked for a better class to be walking out with. I want to say that I'm proud of every single one of us. Regardless of what your plans are, this is a monumental accomplishment. Enjoy this moment and congratulations to the class of 2022. Graduates, please stand for our alma mater.
Praise
Marshall seniors, please join me in the ceremonial moving of the tassel, which symbolizes the transition from seniors to graduates. Congratulations, class of 2022.